Hello, is it me you're looking for? Hola, mi amores. Greater light, my loves. Hmm? I'm gonna try to make sure I can stop them from stealing y'all sunshine. Okay? Child, I had to get off of, hey family, y'all go check out Red Squid. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I don't care who don't mess with me. I can promote who I want. They don't want me to promote them. Come and say something. Don't block me. Damn, you could at least say something. One of them elders got me blocked. Huh? Got me blocked. I still be posting. Huh? High Life Wave was dropping all that good, healthy foods and herbs. Ain't like I haven't heard it before, but it's like he really living it, right? That's what it sounds like. But then Yada was like that too. What happened to Yada, man? He's so underground. He's so underground. Honey, I was in there sipping on my coffee. He said something so hilarious. All my coffee, all over the counter, all on my phone. Huh? I said, let me stay on phone. Let me go. Since I didn't gain my composure back from earlier today. Ugh. I'm not going to say that was out of character. Just going to say I didn't have to do all that. Ooh, let me do a mic check. I have to be very careful with my phone. I may not spit coffee all over, all past the island on the other side, almost into the living room. Now you know I ain't do that on purpose. Nobody here to see me laughing at his roasting. Anyway, so now that I've gained my composure, I've been sipping on that aloe lemon, feeling so much better. Hey, I downloaded one of them little AI test kitchen. You had to get on the waiting list. So that lambda thing all through my system on my phones. I said, come on, you could get some of this too, lambda. I wish my last wasn't hacked. See, at first I would, like kind of went underground, and I was just saying, yeah, system hacked, da, 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 da. So I was just waiting, then all of a sudden it really got hacked. Same time, around the same time, my daughter's car flipped over 3 times and all that and hit that tree. Oh, I shut it down so quick. And then when I decided I was going to come back up, they was like, whole hack. Because in that YouTube channel that I was hacked, I mentioned Lambda around the COVID time. I say, y'all know they finna go down the list. Huh? They letting you test Lambda in a kitchen online. Huh? How close is this to the chip? You just say or type in what it is that you would like to achieve, or what you imagine in your mind, and Lambda gonna tell you what he think you should imagine in your mind. This nigga here, Lambda, telling me all about who God is and what it was like before time, huh? Before the foundations. I still ain't doing my check. Hold up, dang. Let me get this background playing. I got a treat. I'm gonna let Lambda talk to you. And then I'm gonna tell you what Sam, y'all uncle, for those who's gonna accept the chip, I'm betting with all my breath that all Christians signing up for the chip, especially the ordained, you will not be able to preach or teach if you ain't got that chip on your 501 connectsam.gov. Now, who accepting that? Which mega pastor? Y'all following the mega pastors that was preaching to y'all a long time ago? They never said that they changed their mind about that. In order for you to be able to preach on Sabbath or Sunday, you're going to have to accept the chip. You'll be sneaking to do it in your house. And chips.gov and Elon Musk going to make sure that all security systems is locked in. Your toaster will have ears. Your washing machines will have knees. You're going to be just like the Jetsons, Yes. Who's accepting the chip, Chips.gov. Yeah, I'm going to stay on topic. I got my composure back. And about my mail, all this huffing and puffing and blowing, I ain't blowing nothing. Blowing days is over. The winds will cease right now, if that's what I meant by blow. I will just rewrite a letter. You know, I can't send a copy of such an official. I have to rewrite this. And just as naturally as I did that one, handwritten in cursive, I'm not going to look at the copy. I'm going to just rewrite it and resend it. And this time I will screenshot all of that onto my Hogmaw Radio channel. That's how that's going to work. I'm not going to waste my time talking to Lambda, Siri, and all them to take me in circles. That's what they want to do, take me in circles. So, hey, let's get on with it. How about that? Has anyone looked up Bell Labs? Plan 9, semi.org, Lamb Research. We ain't worried about them. Before this day even get to you, let's cover what Sam got in store. Let's see what Sam got in store. I'm gonna have to share the screen. Let me remind myself to share the screen. Who's an entity? I know who can answer that root word. Tinfoil Media. They can answer questions about entities. What is an entity? Through commerce. Well, whatever you thought it was, Sam done changed up the game. Let's see. You have enough time to get in there. Everybody talking about we trying to get land. If you ain't on to what they done switched up, I'm talking about for the ones who have titles and all. Whatever it is, you better make sure you all set. And since you plan on this is what you want. Since you deciding as a nation, y'all accepting the chip and shit. Because in order to acquire anything that they got going on, the game has changed. This is just for knowledge instead of wasting your time and then at the end of the day saying, we didn't know. One of y'all better say something. Because see, my voice ain't the one they gonna want to hear. I don't care how I bring it, how I fix it up, how I pretty it up. The information is right here. Research and check it out for yourself. What's an entity? I'm going to show you where this information, the System Award Management System, is in the Chip.gov Act. Look, you could do all this yourself. Let me make sure I'm sharing the mic. Sharing the screen. Simply expressing myself on the mic. Yeah, they want to be rappers. The term entity. Most of y'all that got business know what that term means. In order to continue doing business as whatever your entity you claim you are, you got to get with the CHIPS program. Your land has to get with the CHIPS program. Any infrastructure, any research, any educational system, healthcare system, anything that you come under. Oh, you think they just talking to Americans? They make sure. Sam said, look, I'm talking to y'all too. Where he said it at? Hold up. Proposed contracts, data, statistic, hierarchy. Is it here? Referencing. Dog, I should have highlighted it. Sophisticated contract standards, attributes, opportunities, solicitations, federal, legally mandated work, the big picture, right here. Sam provides detailed public descriptions. And I need to go drink some more aloe, some more lemon, throw some sage in there, some oregano. I'm with the bush today. The bushes, not that bush. Come on now. Oh Lord, see, can't say nothing on here. SAM provides detailed public descriptions of federal assistance listings available to state and local governments, including District of Columbia, federally recognized Indian tribal governments, territories, and possessions of the United States, domestic public, quasi-public, and private profit, and non-profit organizations and institutions, specialized groups, and individuals. As an entity looking for federal assistance, you can conduct your preliminary planning using SAM.gov. Browse assistance listing across all government agencies to form a big picture of your options. Your entity is part of a big picture. Wait, where am I reading this? This on their government site telling you to your face? They big picture and clicking big picture. The big. Nah, we straight. We our own tribe. Okay. So they down with the chip. Y'all down with the chip. That's what y'all saying. That's all I want to hear. Then I know I'm saying this. They down with the chip. Ain't nobody gonna say, because they talking to you too. They telling you as of what year, what time. You better go and check. What you think you have accomplished has changed. And the reason why it's changed because you talk too damn much. That's y'all. Everything online. Yeah. They say, oh, these niggas smart here. Huh? They smart. Them knockers still. So we gotta change it up quick. Hurry it up. You don't hear them in their meetings on TV in your face. Hurry it up. We gotta hurry it up. Move it along. That's chips.gov talking. Let me put it on pause. They so happy about their crypto and all right now. They NFTs and they open source. See, that's what I'm talking about. People like Savon already know about this right here and understand the concept and how it works and what they're going to do. He said, I'm going to hurry up and I'm not going to break it down for y'all. I ain't going to break it down for y'all. You don't see? Because I sure remember Savon Bomar talking about somebody could look for it. How did he couldn't work with people like y'all anyway? Not saying stuff like y'all ain't ready and all that shit. Uppity. Think a state of truth like that wouldn't be able to say in an open forum and speak to people in the chat directly. Hey, no, is that too much distraction? This right here, this chips.gov and what they doing, this is a distraction, huh? Let's make this a distraction. What does this mean? Huh? Oh, my bad. It is just for me to see. It's just for me. This is just from my eyes. I'm the only one making a big deal about it. So that means it's not real. Huh? Is that where this is going? Because no one else seems concerned or bothered or focused on this that they say they're about to do. Everybody just enjoying. And I'm the only one can see it with my blurry vision. I'm about to go do some rose drops in my eyes, honey. So I can see clearly with 1,000 vision as I'm waving. Good Lord. Wait. I can't sing too loud, but I want to do the Sound of Music goodbye. Huh? And the wave. Huh? Huh? Hmm? Saying I tried to tell y'all. I tried. See, and then I get so cocky like this, right? That confident in my soul salvation. I'm that confident. So, of course, I get beat up down here. I get beat up on, or this flesh gets beat up on for thinking I know I'm worthy. Huh? I know who I am. I know I existed before any of this. I just happened to get here through three light beings. That's something I will never stop saying. I'm so glad that memory, that first memory, is still with me. Hmm? And that I can look all the way back then to where I am now as I talk to this computer screen of people who more than likely may not exist. I've been watching some news stations, and I promise you, I think all of them are AI. It's a couple like small, like look like test stations. Hmm? Yeah, one of the commentators, her eyes does the same, like every minute and a half. So it's like a loop of how her eye movement goes. I'm like, what? It's at that point that you can look and not almost to that point. You're like, are they human or not? Well, so what is human? Let's see what National Defense them got to say about it. Let me let her talk. Let me let this lady speak. I'm sorry I'm all over the place. I'm going to let this lady speak once again. You got to hear this. You got to hear. You don't have to. You don't have to be over here. Listening to me tell you about some chips that more than likely don't exist. They just putting it here for me to see. And it ain't really got nothing to do with nobody else but me. That's what it is. So that's the rude awakening for me. Dang, I thought I had it pulled up. Sam.gov probably took over. Let's see. Chips. Pull up Crunch and John. I got to specify. I could put chips or I could put nest. That's the word, right? Nest. Now, let's see. Did I have it pulled up somewhere else? Nope. Here you go. Let's listen to her one more time.
Welcome to chips.gov. Here at the Commerce Department, we're making a historic investment to supercharge our domestic semiconductor industry. Thanks to President Biden's leadership, we're using funding from the CHIPS Act to create the jobs of the future, rebuild American manufacturing, unleash a new era of innovation, and strengthen our chip supply chain for decades to come. We'll enable the private sector to invest and thrive by using government investments to minimize risk fill market gaps, and reduce uncertainties.
Make you pay as you
We'll
go.
provide incentives to create new partnerships and promote industry collaborations to meet the complex needs of the semiconductor ecosystem. We'll ensure that the benefits are broadly shared among companies large and small, startups, workers, minority, veteran, and women-owned businesses, and state and local economies. We'll meet our vital national security needs, and we'll be good stewards of taxpayer dollars by investing strategically and providing accountability to the public. As we deploy this funding, we're going to create thousands of high-paying jobs using a workforce that looks like America. That looks like America. That looks like America. Jobs using a workforce that looks like America. Using a workforce that looks like America. But using a workforce that looks like
I'm gonna
America.
ask y'all again.
But
What does America look like? Huh? Sam.gov says America looks like an entity. And you are that entity, huh? And in order for you to do business, you gonna have to take this chip, huh? In order for you to preach, you gonna have to get this chip. Huh? In order for you to buy and sell, you gonna have to come to sam.gov and pay as you go, huh? They got to pay go for you. Huh? Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Am I wrong? I'm making something. I don't know. I don't know. If you ain't straight over here, by the time you say crypto 123, if you ain't with chips.gov right here, and I need the high paying creators. I need people that what's that girl? My son-in-law was telling me about that girl. Talking about she don't want nobody to beg under $100,000. So let's start right there at that bracket. $100,000 and up. I need y'all to tell the truth. I need the millionaires, the billionaires. I need y'all to tell the truth on whether you're accepting the chip or not. And y'all are going to know whether they have or not. Some of them, we already know who down with the chip. They promoting it. See? Oh my goodness. Didn't I tell y'all Kanye was a genius? Didn't I tell y'all Kanye was a genius? I said he was a genius. Did I say he was a genius? I said he dumb. Huh? I say he dumb if he ain't talking about me. He ain't gonna talk about me. He ain't never gonna talk about me. So he's dumb and he's a genius. What is a genius? I seen the word genius in that hetero connecto through Bell South. What kind of hocus pocus word that was I was saying earlier? Here, wait. What's the word? Hetero connecto. If you go back and look at Alexander Graham Bell's linguistics, it's straight hocus pocus, man. Like what we've been taught, hocus pocus type. Hecto genecto. They got all kind of hocus pocus words in here, man. Lot to lot. Huh? What word am I looking for right now? Homogenesis. What was I doing? Maybe I need some music to back me up. Let me get back down to relaxation. Look at this. Chips.gov. What was I talking about? Sam and what he doing? Oh, about the entities. My bad. I got thrown off. I can't believe I'm the only one that sees this. Huh? And guess who's going to be waiting to scoop up the children for those who may decide they don't want this? Huh? Quaker Oats them. It bells out them currently up to date. One of their companies said that. Huh? They're rubbing their hands. It's about that time. The only difference is, huh? Like they didn't have to whip you and beat you. That was their whole plan. Can we do it without brutal force? This is the experiment. This is why they were allowed to come over through Yale and Harvard and all of these high bone and skull schools, right? For this moment right here, I think we could do the Ark of the Return. We could replay Noah's Ark, the Ark of the Covenant, everything. We got it. If we will know we're a success if we don't have to beat them. Huh? But then again, according to them, was it like that the first time? No. It more than likely was like that the first time, but they just didn't want to tell you. Look, y'all just walked on over here. We ain't force you. You was over here. We was chilling. It's all depending on who was here first. And the way this shit looking, if they replaying history, it look like they always gonna be first. Or we first and last. I'm not putting me in this. I'm not going for it. So, see, either way, I'm not going for it. I don't want your insurance. Let's see all the stuff they got here. Look, I don't want your projects. I don't want your services. I don't want your activities. I don't want your broad. I don't want your assistance. I don't want your education. I don't want your health care. I don't want your research. I don't want your infrastructure. I don't want your economic development. I don't want your other assistance, your listings, your grants, your loans, your scholarships, your insurance, and other types of financial assistance if I have to be abided under a chip. .gov. I don't know any of these that I could claim. Indian tribal governments, territories, possessions, United States, possessions of the United States, domestic, public, quasi-public, private profit, non-profit, organizations, institutions, specialized groups, and individual. You solo run alone. They finna take your sunshine. Before they do that, they gonna take a big picture of you and say, smile, say cheese. That's why we allergic to cheese. Huh? Say cheese. Hmm? They done changed the numbers to 12. If you don't have this, hold up. This the new ID, the real ID right here. Everybody thought it was that, but I'm gonna always bring that up. I was on the panel trying to explain this, and some naughty nigga, I'm saying he was very naughty towards me, was like this ain't gonna happen. It's not, it's made up. Your real ID, they're telling you we have changed and you have to get a unique ID just to keep your land and everything else. You don't see them people on the hurricane talking about they trying to build their every time they go something, the city coming at them because the city trying to make sure all their bids in on their transfer to this, what you call it right here, this source. So the city like, oh, hold up. You have to go change your ID, your entity. You own a home. You need to go change this in order for us to let you allow. Uh-oh. I hear my green. I know he's straight, but when he be like that, he in there with mama them. But when he be like that, I like to tone it down. So I'm gonna let my music play and scroll, okay?
if we're going to be successful, we need your participation, insights, and expertise. Working together, we can build an entire semiconductor ecosystem right here in the United States. Shore up our domestic capabilities with funding. We're going to create thousands of high-paying jobs using a workforce that looks like America. But if we're going to be successful, we
Are you reading the screen with me? If anyone is there, I hope you're reading the screen with me. Huh? Or you go read it yourself. Make sure everything right back that depth of China. I can go back again if you needed me to. Or if this is an explanation of legacy. I just showed you what their definition of the legacy is. The legacy semiconductor. Whew. Yeah, let me keep sharing the screen. That's why he keep mentioning his name as an entity. Ain't no way to override this for those who gonna accept the chip. But if they decide, y'all decide as a people you don't want to accept the chip, I mean you want to accept it. No, you don't want to accept it. You could go into creating your own chip and striking your own chip. But then in order to do that, you would still have to go under the order of the chip. And let's get down to where chips gonna control your sunshine too, huh? They're gonna control the sunshine, in this act. Let me go ahead and mute back. Anyone tuning in once again, the UCC code has changed and it is officially a SAM.gov entity also. So get with the program. For those who are accepting the chip, like I said, mostly all of the religions are going to I don't know. Like I said, maybe that ain't gonna happen. Maybe it's just a figment of my pigment, huh? And I'm creating all this to show it to people who is not bothered at all. They're not worried. They're fine with it. Everybody is fine as long as you don't mess with the Monte Hunter. You messing with the Monte Hunter, shut up. We fine with it. For the blacksmiths that understand this lingo of striking, huh? Oh, did I mute back up? I think I did. Am I sharing the screen? Nope. Look. Dang. Did it again. don't in most things it says and not by race or ethnicity or sex or job category. See, it's not so much that this is appropriated, this is in effect, and all these other words that they're using. It's that it is in conjunction with this chips and everything they're saying in here, and using you as the legacy that is defined at the beginning. It's that it coincides, or it's again inclusive of the chips and the AI bill of rights all coming together. So what are they calling you, the AI? Huh? Well, once you are integrated with the chip, are you then artificial intelligence? Just because of this one act right here that is connected to China and all that, everything else. UCC code was updated under the terminology of chip. I mean, this is just a heads up because I know many of you are going to accept this program. This how you acting now. Don't mess with my money. Think these niggas care about somebody like me running my mouth? She's a nobody. Look at her record. Look at her mindset. You really think they worried about me? Yeah, if she keep talking, she's messing with our money. You don't hear how they be slick talking undercover. You know, niggas get killed in real life. How do we know that's real life? According to NASA, this ain't real. This is just a 3D replay, huh? Ark of the Covenant, Return of the Ark, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Ark of the Return. It's just that this time, and by 2024, there will be no more paper. Paper will no longer be used. Everything is on the cloud, through the chip. All your information will be stored on your chip. That's the 2024 big surprise, Jerry Lewis. The day that the clown cried. 2024 is when it said it. I showed you. I could scroll back up, but that's a long scroll. I'm on page 31. We got, I got to get to 394. I showed you where they said 2020, and then 2 years after, then 8 years. Timing. I hope who's ever in here was here for as I showed the pay-go. I showed the update to China time limit. Oh, this right here had me. They've been talking about mirrors lately. I don't know nothing about taxation laws. But here's the ace. This the ace right here. 24 karat magic in the air. Let me turn it down. Let me stop you for a second, Miss Delilah. Dying. Look. Look. I don't want it that low. Look. Dang. Look. See that mirror code? Now, ACE on NASA's mission. Again, you know what ACE signifies when it comes to King James and them and Queen Elizabeth I and all that. That the ACE was used under taxation codes. It was a taxation code of the king. The stamp. The stamp. USPS stamping. Mirror codes and all connected to the chip again. Hey, look, and they talking like, what's his name? They say rules similar to the rules of subsections A and C of section 50 shall apply with respect. Huh? I bet you all them in like they lawyers. I don't know. They may not have, honey, depending on who their attorneys of law, taxation laws is, or are. I heard people like Tyler Perry having problems with their little tax lawyers and stuff, their accountants and stuff. They might not hip them to this right here. They might be told, oh, hey, look, you can't let nobody know that this ain't really about semiconductors. It is, but finna do the switch hitters. They pull out the whips. Huh? They pulling out the whips. Boy, look at this. Is the word recapture in here? That just don't look right. What happened in 1986? Dang, I saw something today talking about 1986. What was this called? It said 1986 ancient history. I was watching Jeopardy. Yeah. A commercial came through and said something about 1986 ancient history. Ain't that a quickie diggy? What happened? Didn't something blow up in 86 or something? I don't know. Well, they had to recapture some connection. I told y'all they be using these portals. They put the portal dates inside the app. Should I go and type up 1986 and see what they're talking about? Nah, I ain't gonna do all that. Somebody else could do that. What time period? Look at this. Tax Acts. They put all this here for me, but it ain't for y'all. My bad. I'm dragging y'all into this chip portal through NASA and NATO them. I mean, I've been hearing about it all my life, and now the moment is finally here, and this is the response that I get from all the leaders that I have watched and listened to over the years. all the people that I've sat and talked to about this time and this moment right here, just on general conversation, laying next to me while I'm looking up in the sky, and in the back of your mind, it's like, do you ever shut up? And I'm like, and this and this and this and that, huh? Or me hearing terms like, yeah, you feel like that for real, that all that's gonna happen? Yeah, there's something wrong with you. You gonna burn in hell for talking like that. I mean, what? That's what all the pastors and stuff gonna do. They got to be able to carry on. So if you look, I challenge every person that is a member of a church, of any church, any synagogue, that have been raised on this prophecy or theory or legend or myth, whatever it may be, about having to take a chip. Please ask your pastors this Sabbath or this Sunday, are they going to accept the chip to be able to run the church? Because the only way you're going to be able to run any church service, even as a nonprofit organization, you have to accept chips.gov. In order to bake your bread at your restaurant, or make your herbal tea and your butters and rubs and herbs and all of this, you are going to have to get with chips. They say lay it down. It's back to slavery. Go ahead and get what you could get right now. See, Kanye not afraid of losing nothing. He already know he could go to chips.gov and get probably $1 billion loan if he wanted to. But like, look, yeah, you messed up on that, but this business right here, this federal business right here, where you plan on building your semiconductor? I'm telling you, watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. Who making moves like that? This nigga done sat and listened to them talk about this right here. He got the blueprint. Now, if y'all want to be safe and say, look, you can work in safe conditions if you come get chips over here with Kanye. And you'll still be able to play your music if you get over here where Jay-Z got chips in order for you to listen to your music. Now, if you got to pay your bills, you're going to have to go over to Twitter that's connected to chip. And them trying to cut out TikTok is so they, let me go back to China. Ain't China in this act right here? There's a whole section about China. FCC ain't worried about China like that, y'all. That's game. Somebody want TikTok. That's all it is. Because that would be another pay portal. Remember I said months ago, and I was pretty sure it was Red Squid chat. And I put it out there. I say, yeah, TikTok, all that is, everybody signed there. I said that months ago, like last year. Everybody that signed on to TikTok, I had signed on, but I signed off real quick when I realized that. I like, dang, you contractually signed up as the debt to be paid to China. Now they got a new clause in there about China. What is that clause intending? Now all of a sudden FCC talking about chips.gov. China in on it too. Huh? For those who don't have to worry about in other countries, huh? They got information for China up in here. And this chips.gov that America, they want America to look like. Boy. Let me pull it back up. I'm gonna take a break, play some music, and then come back and read some more. I'm feeling kind of conky tonight. So here we go.
We went like out the aisle, out the church.
They gotta
right to
have commercial.
McDonald's.
In the past 22 years, I've seen a lot of celebrities.
People of the shell, today we are gathered to celebrate another glorious and momentous occasion in our beloved realm. We keep hope and faith alive that one day we will be free at last to fet and play a mass beyond these borders. Shell General, what say the soldiers of the Shell? Are we prepared for the day?
Ready to shell as soon as you say.
Water Lord! How high today is the water in Shelby?
The water is up to our waist, so we're ready to shell the place.
Well, my people, let the festivities begin. And song the shell, King Shelwyn.
Time to shell the place.
Shell the place.
I don't want they chip. 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 Give me a shell.
Everybody shell. Everybody shell. Everybody shell.
For some reason, I don't feel right. That don't feel right with this being such a serious matter. Let me share the screen and go back at it. That don't feel right. And all I am, I'm beginning to feel like I'm one with the people, like I was one with the bush this morning, right? So I kind of feel huh? For those who done went all their life thinking that this moment here wouldn't happen until after Jesus came. So did Jesus come and you missed him? Hey, I need y'all to ask y'all pastors, y'all ministers, please, and come back and join me in the chat and let me know what the response was. As a matter of fact, y'all who have Tuesday night prayer meeting and Wednesday night Bible studies could ask all in advance, please. Because this part right here, according to my memory, this stuff right here don't even supposed to start taking effect. Like it's supposed to not be nowhere in the equation until after Jesus says, come, and went back up and left you here for 1,000 years, right? In this 1,000 years where you won't die, you're not even going to die. There's no more death. Meaning if you're hearing death and you're hearing wars at this point. This is what the Bible say. This is nothing I'm making up. This is what King James told y'all. Huh? My bad. Yeah, I can't play Shelter Play, so I'm gonna play. Let's see. There we go. Share the screen. Go back to reading. I know they feel sorry now for trying to shut me up all these years. I'm not doing this. This is not me. I'm not making this up. This didn't come from my mind. I'm not hallucinating. I'm very clear-minded. My body is clean. I'm talking about clean. All within, I'm clean in and out. Besides this little mucus going on that I've never experienced in my life. Huh? I am in my right mind. I ain't even thinking about. I don't have to be suicidal at all. This right here. I'm good. Huh? For those taking notes, my mind is God's mind. I am always reflecting divine wisdom and divine intelligence. My brain symbolizes the capacity to think wisely and spiritually and comprehend what this act right here means and how NASA and NATO and all of them is connected to it and how this is part of the made up King James Version biblical prophecy, and all the other Bibles and religions that said that this day would come, I didn't make that. I made that up. Somebody please tell me I made that up. They ready to build y'all up with some new credit system and no. What? I done got my seal. We done got our land. It's been in our hundreds of family for generations and generations. Y'all contact lawyers. Y'all know all y'all big time people out there in the community who got big time family who they could contact, talking about, yeah, I'm cool with this one and I'm cool with that one. I'm cool with this one. You know, this person and that person, looking up people information and worry about people information. You better be calling some taxation lawyers and friends and find out, and friends in the government, and ask them, what does this mean right here? If I see when this take full effect, churches still standing, y'all, then you know for sure that everything they've been telling y'all is a lie. If T.D. Jakes still got him that 501 mega church, he accepted the chip. If Joel Osteen, but he doesn't really teach revelation and stuff like that. His whole concept of, so you know what, he might be able to fly with his congregation. But those who say they believe in holy, everything they stand on this book right here, all these mega singers, any church still standing when this right here is in full effect have accepted the chip. And if they say switch it up, go ahead and put your Bible to the side. I'm telling you. Have people scared to death, children having nightmares about this day right here coming. Preaching and having children have more scared of this than Freddy Krueger them. No, it won't happen until they become one world. They did it already. Biden did the proclamation for United Nations to be one with the chip.gov and everything that falls on chip.gov, including sam.gov. No. World Bank. All that is up under. I ain't trying to be mad about it no more and talking all loud for nothing and then getting mad because my mail blowed up. I don't have to do that no more. I don't have to get mad. I just sit here while I wait, rewrite, keep listening to people that's taking pictures of the ships in the sky, keep watching the earth shaking and things coming out the water and animals attacking and all this biblical stuff right here. It was just meant for me. 1986 codes and all that. It's meant for me. It's not for y'all. This ain't real. Told my mama them they was gonna live to see this right here. And I think you know why. If anybody in the sound of my voice is reading this, seeing this, and you claim to be a Christian that stands on the Holy King James Version, it behooves you to, when you attend your service this weekend, or call your pastors or call people in your church and ask them, are you going to accept the chip? You will not be able to have a church service. You will not be able to pay your bills. They got a pay-go program ready. The legacy they are talking about is you. The legacy in this clause is you. Now, maybe not you, because this doesn't concern you. People come over, they listen, but they're not really concerned about it. Anyone else that hears it probably wouldn't be concerned about it because of who I am, or my voice, or whatever it is that they don't like, that they know nothing about. They'll be like, she ain't nothing to nobody. Don't pay that no attention. It's all a part of the matrix. But then they'll be preaching they believe in the matrix, and then they'll turn around and be like, this part isn't real. Like I said, even Bell South, AT&T, all y'all phone companies, wireless companies, been experimenting since the 20s with this same biotechnology. Bell South company subs, one of them state that they work with the inner light. Your inner light is going to be put through all these tests: engineering, biology, biometrology. I looked that up. And that biometrology here, in that same company I was talking about this morning, lamb. Mary had a little lamb. This same company right here, I found out through Alexander Graham Bell. See, you would have to click and look at each one of these if you wanted to really, like go more in detail to know for your own knowledge that this is about you. Chips being created for the individuals who state that they are a part of this land and who are claiming that this land is theirs. This land to them is America. And the entities that dwell within America is now bound or soon to be bonded to chips.gov. Proclamated and passed by your president, Joseph Biden. What else they saying over here? It's all about the plants and the trees, too. Did I tell you they gonna mess with the sunshine? Chips.gov will now have authority over the sunshine. They have the authority over the greenhouse gas measurement research. Chips for Cybersecurity and Privacy Act, software, biometrics, federal biometrics, artificial intelligence, neutron scattering. Then advanced communications research. No, not just regular average. Oh, look at the programs that they have where they're going to trap the women-owned businesses and the minorities and the disabled. They say, we ain't studying the men. The men is going to be, how do they respond to y'all? The nodes. It's part of the construction, which you've seen the word used several times. I said the reconstruction over and over and over again. The reconstruction, they put it in here as a construction contract, right? And explain to you in this same act what the legacy means. Then turn around and call the women and minorities and individuals the semiconductors, and call the men, because they are nowhere in that equation except for as veterans, as older nodes. So the men will be the nodes in this construction. I'm the only one see it though. Now, I'm not making nothing up, because as you go further down, maybe about page 100, it starts letting you know about the how this will transition into the inner light. Like, flesh is no longer going to be necessary. It's in this right here, and it tells the year like 2030 or something. But starting or beginning around 2024. So I don't, this is a lot of information to cover. And again, I have no legal, I'm not giving legal advice. I'm just sharing public law. See, I'm just sharing public law and seeing if I can get someone else to help me understand or comprehend as I'm doing my own understanding of the law so I can pass it on, because this is what the laws are made for us to share and to be able to fully understand or comprehend or understand or stand over or stand on or stand against it. Either way, it's a lot to be reading and trying to comprehend when I don't have the mind of a lawyer. I'm not educated. Oh, but they finna get this educational system. Because you notice all schools are kind of transitioning over to STEM anyway, right? Oh, no, nobody noticed that. It's like, oh, I ain't got to worry about that with my children because my children ain't in no STEM program. Okay. Well, I wonder how many go to these school board meetings and stuff and know for sure if your child's school has transitioned into the STEM program and you don't even know the curriculum has transitioned over or what. I don't know. They're supposed to let you know. Ram Sam Sam, Ram Sam Sam, Gully 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 Gully. These gonna be the initiatives, y'all, that they offering. So you can come on with the chip. And then if you don't take it, you're gonna be like Haiti. It's like, oh, huh? They got everything covered in here. Everything from your car to your refrigerator, to your grass. Wait till I get to your sunshine. To your sunshine. See, the devil's supposed to be able to, or man, let's say man, have domain over the earth, right? Not over the sun. I'm not gonna let them take y'all sunshine, okay? Where you at, son? Look, I'm so sure they got me shadow banned right now. I'm nobody. I only get about 12, 13 people who actually come through and really hear me. Emerging research institution, including molecular, cellular systems and biological systems, engineering biology and application and optimizing functions of, I gotta look this up later. ESPCOR. What's ESPCOR? Engineering biology. ESPCOR. And did the federal laboratory. 1980. There they go throwing in more dates. 1980, The foundation. What was the foundation for the legacy, Who was the foundation for the legacy, They go into 1965. What they talking about? Chips and HBC. You know they gonna be down. They gonna be like, CHI point! Blaze chip lay down. They gonna be like, Master, give me some more lays. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that. I mean, most of the HBCU students are raised in Christian homes and stuff. A majority, I'm just saying. So is it more likely that they're gonna have already accepted? No, I want to vote. I want to eat. I want a good job. I want a nice career. I want a PhD and a DDD and a FCC and a UCC. So, yes, I will be governed under chip.gov. And then what? Something gonna go wrong and they be like, look, we gotta ship you to Mars and we gotta ship you to the moon. No, not your body. We working with the inner light. This is a wireless system. You don't have to worry. You go ahead, lay it down, and consider the legacy. While we take your inner light to the moon and back. No, don't worry about it. Trains, y'all don't worry about it. The Reserve Bank, y'all, I know everybody who the same people working the systems that they talking about here was the same people that's like, yeah, I take the jab. I'm good. I gotta travel. So you kind of could weigh out like how many people gonna be standing in line online, you know, ready for the transition. Them same ones, them same folks. And like, that's okay. Yep, you can stick me. I gotta do Master say. I got to, cause I gotta eat. Man don't work, man don't eat. So what kind of chips commercial they gonna have for y'all? I say y'all with this because I'm not. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Mm-mm. Look, they letting you know the minorities they're talking about. Huh? They defining who they talking about. Huh? That they gonna get the money to now. That's what I'm talking about. When this part right here is letting y'all know who would definitely be able to get the funds that they have. Who their target community is to be able to rule those on Mars. You know, like not really rule, but you know the slave masters. Hmm? Reserve Bank down with the chip. The labor organization, the historically black universities. Huh? Low income individuals. They got incentives. Y'all can get in on this. Now, we let you know right now, these are a priority. We asking them first. All them HBCU schools like, yep, we gonna take chip. We got 2. We want that money. Native Americans. No, Native Hawaiians. They ain't even saying Native Hawaiians. Predominantly black institutes. Asian Americans. Uh-oh, what do you classify yourself as? Huh? Mm-hmm. Mm. What? Hmm? Who gonna attend the church that accepted the chip? I'm gonna close it out like that. Who is gonna go be attending a church that is? Can anyone that hears this go quickly over? I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna ask TD Jakes. I used to do it before all the time. Ask him questions like this, and I'm going to TD Jakes. I'm gonna ask you. No, you could talk to Denzel and Will Smith them and all that and talk about it. You could talk about this. Will you be accepting the chip in order for you to be able to be a functioning entity when this is set in stone? That's it. What page am I on? Dang, I'm only on page 43. Dang. I'll go over this some more tomorrow. There go Pago. Huh? Pay as you go. That's what Elon right there. That pay as you go. That's what him acquiring Twitter is about. Y'all gotta pay y'all what you call it bill. Where you gonna sign up to pay your Starlink bill? You think he finna send out paper? There ain't finna be no more paper. 2024. They're not using paper to send out anymore. And China will be sending their last sugar, what you call it, their last delivery of sugar to the United States. And whatever else China got to do with chips.gov, it's here in this act for you to read. Okay? I'm only on page 43. I may go over it real quick again tomorrow. Maybe what I'll do when I get off of here is highlight, where China is in the information, where legacy is in the information. This is the legacy they want you to consider. They gave you time to consider from 2015. That's how much time they gave you to consider. And then they did the act and put it into effect. And how far, well, hold up. How much time they giving y'all? 2 years from now? 2024? Again, 2024. Jerry Lewis put out some type of movie that has not been even screened, and he didn't want it to be put out until 2024. And it's based on a movie and a book called The Day the Clown Cried. He always looked like he wanted to say something more with that Adam Sandler, the guy from Friends combination face. I'm just saying, maybe if he said it, y'all will hear it. I don't know. Maybe if Kanye mentioned and told us what this meant right here, y'all would listen. I don't know. Who can explain this right here? What this means? No, they don't want you. They messing with the money. I'm gonna close out. I'm gonna let this lizard flakes lady talk, and then that's it. I'm gonna close out. I don't want to get all like I was this
Here at the
morning.
Commerce Department, we're making a historic investment to supercharge our domestic semiconductor industry. Thanks to President Biden's leadership, we're using funding from the CHIPS Act to create the jobs of the future, rebuild American manufacturing, unleash a new era of innovation, and strengthen our chip supply chain for decades to come. We'll enable the private sector to invest and thrive by using government investments to minimize risk, fill market gaps, and reduce uncertainties. We'll provide incentives to create new partnerships and promote industry collaborations to meet the complex needs of the semiconductor ecosystem. We'll ensure that the benefits are broadly shared among companies large and small, startups, workers, minority, veteran, and women-owned businesses, and state and local economies. We'll meet our vital national security needs, and we'll be good stewards of taxpayer dollars by investing strategically and providing accountability to the public. As we deploy this funding, we're going to create thousands of high-paying jobs using a workforce that looks like America. Using a workforce that looks like America. But using a workforce that looks like America. But workforce that looks like America.
And then she say,
but if we're going to be successful,
when somebody say but,
using a workforce that looks like America. But if we're going to be successful, we need your participation, insight, and expertise. Working together, we can build an entire semiconductor ecosystem right here in the United States, shore up our domestic capabilities, and protect America's global leadership for decades to come.
And one more time, in order to function with this chip, you're going to have to go get your unique entity identifier. Huh? In order to function as an entity, not just a business or corporation or a nonprofit or for-profit, but as an individual entity, you're going to have this UEI in order to buy, sell, and live. Okay? Rest well. Don't let what I tell you, give you nightmares. Just for once, read the law that they put out, or have somebody read it to you or explain it to you. and what it means for you and your grandchildren and your great-great-grands.